Hello and bienvenue. I am Joker, the Full Metal Joker. Now, before they get started with the topic at hand, I have to let you know two things. One, if you do not like what has to be said, please remove yourself from this video. Two, everything I have to say is mostly opinion-based with a lining of truth. But if you feel like I'm wrong in certain areas, or I need more information than others, please feel free to contact me. You should already know how to do this by now. With that being said, the topic I'm going to be covering today is a rather interesting one. One, because of the topic itself, and two, the reaction to said topic, which I found quite interesting. But before I push any further, the topic that I'm going to be talking about has to do with the reaction to the quite a few states in the U.S. deciding to either set tight restrictions on abortions or outright ban them. Now, those of you that know who I am and how I feel about this kind of topic already know that I feel that abortion should only be used as a last resort, as an issue of if the woman's gonna end up dying while giving birth, or the baby's gonna be so messed up when the baby does come out, they either have a high risk of either hurting the mother or dying itself, or it's going to be so mentally and physically messed up that its chance of survival without around-the-clock care is fairly low. That they have a high chance of them needing around-the-clock care to survive. And other than a couple other reasons, I feel like it shouldn't be available. So, the whole having complete legalization of abortions, I feel that's wrong and messed up. And having outright banning of abortions, I find is wrong. But it should be left up to the states. It should be left up to the people that live within the states. If the state and the people that live in that state find it okay, then who am I to argue? I don't live in that state. The people voted on it and agreed on it. So why should I hoot and holler and carry on when it has nothing to do with me, my family, or the state that I live in? Now, I say this because apparently a group of people decided a new hashtag, hashtag sexstrike, as a reaction to the whole, we want complete body autonomy, we want to do what we want with our bodies without repercussions. And until we do, we are going to have a sex strike. And hey, if they want to do that, fine. And quite frankly, everyone that heard it went, you know what? And do your own thing. We'll find other women that'll sleep with us, and if they won't sleep with us, we still got our porn, our hentai, and we've got sex robots. We don't need you. And quite frankly, that's the best route to take. Don't sit there and harass them. Don't sit there and try and dox them and make their lives a living hell. If they wanna go without sex just to prove a point, let them. But hey, if you want to make memes about it, cool. Because hey, this is meme-worthy material right here. But their reaction to it is, how dare you? You're supposed to be upset by this. Why aren't you upset? Because there are other choices out there. We don't need you. And that was their reply, that we don't need you. So if you want to go on your little sex strike, go ahead. And again, I say, that's the best route to take. And even though it is interesting, I find it kind of messed up that these individuals think that they can use their body as a bargaining chip just because they want to have the outright to sit here and kill a living thing inside of them. Now, I'm not talking about this from a moral standpoint. I'm talking about it from the standpoint of there's so many preventative measures out there. There's the morning after pill. There's various types of contraception, both for male and female. So, I don't want to hear we have to have abortions. And also, there's the whole thing, once you have the child and you don't want the child, like I've said in another video, that there's things you can do to where you don't have to have the child. You can drop them off at a police station, leave it at a hospital, drop it off at a church. You can do all these things and they'll take the child, no questions asked. And I find that a better route than taking a life. I honestly feel that these people wanting abortions want it for the sole reason of a status symbol. And I don't know why people want to use abortions as some sort of status symbol when you're killing a life that has the potential of being anything. Has the potential of being the next scientist, the person that can cure cancer, the person that can fix a lot of problems in the world, and you're snuffing out that life because, oh, I feel miserable, or oh, I don't like the guy I was sleeping with, so I'm going to kill the baby to smite him. Honestly, I feel that is messed up. And even though I do like the reaction to this, I hate the fact that there has to have this kind of hashtag for the sole reason to make abortions okay. And I really do hope things change, because this whole clown world that we're living in has become quite aggravating. Funny, but aggravating. And with that being said, if you enjoy the content that I produce, please remember to like, share, and subscribe. If you want to support this channel even further, feel free to check out my Patreon and PayPal me. However you choose to support this channel is greatly appreciated. Thank you, and good luck.